swear I'm not supposed to be doing YouTube anymore or something, because every time I try to do one of these the last few days, it is fighting me at every turn. Okay, here we go. We're going to try again. Today is Friday, August 15th, and this weekend ahead is not terrible, but it's going to require you to have a little backbone here. So we have the moon in Taurus today and tomorrow morning until 10 a.m. Mountain Time. That still has that Venus moon mutual reception happening. Things are comfortable. You want to be comfortable. You want to be empathetic. Venus is also in a trine with the North Node in Pisces today. This is heightening our intuition, allowing us to be a little more divinely guided, empathetic, compassionate type of energy here, very nurturing energy. Then tomorrow morning, the moon moves into Gemini, where Mercury in Leo will be the ruling planet here of the moon. See, I can't even get my words straight right now. And now Mercury is still in that sextile with Mars. It will be all weekend long, that opportunity to have the conversations, but watch out for people trying to use intimidation tactics and manipulation, or the idea of keeping the peace and playing devil's advocate to try to control you here. That's really all that's going on this weekend, except for those outer planets that are in effect for a really, really long time, where we have the trine between Pluto and Uranus, and that trine in a sextile with Saturn and Neptune. Now, a while back, I did a video about how Saturn is in its fall in Aries, and the way that it behaves in the world around us oftentimes shows up as how Christians would describe the devil, essentially, right? It's very selfish, it's very controlling, it's very trying to force other people to bend to their will type of energy. And with it being in conjunction with Neptune, there is a religious aspect to this as well. And we really got to watch out for that. We have to make sure that people aren't trying to pull the wool over your eyes and using manipulation tactics to get you to fall in line with what they want you to do. Remember, Mars is ruling Saturn, and Saturn is exalting Mars. So it's kind of making it real easy for people to like manipulate you into following what they want you to do, even if it's using intimidation to do so, okay? Even violence, okay? We're seeing this happen out in the world around us, okay? So really, this weekend, we need to make sure that we have good boundaries. We are taking responsibility for our own actions. We're listening to our intuition. We're being empathetic and compassionate, but at the same time, not letting people walk all over us, okay? Energy of the weekend is the Queen of Cups. Now, I don't think I got a video up here yesterday because it was giving me such a hard time, but these are the same cards I had yesterday, but like flipped, reversed, okay? This time, yesterday, this was what we were focusing on. This weekend, this is the energy. That energy of the empathy, the compassion, the nurturing, the wanting to take care of other people, but a queen is still a queen. And a queen does not get pushed around, right? You still have those good boundaries. You still keep your strength intact. What have you learned during Mercury retrograde about where you've been silenced? Leo is a very loving sign. I know we talk about how dramatic it is, but it is, in fact, a very loving, kind sign that wants to take care of people. It wants to cheer people up, right? But that doesn't mean that you have to do that at the expense of yourself, okay? So make sure that you're paying attention to that throughout this weekend. The bottom, jeez, I'm telling you, what we're focusing on is the devil. That Aries or Saturn in Aries, right? Make sure that you're not allowing other people to pull your strings. Don't allow other people to control you. Where are things happening out of your control around you, and how can you work through that? What can you control here? Really focus on that. Make sure that you've got those boundaries and you're not allowing other people to tell you what you should do. Listen to your intuition to help guide you forward here. What we are avoiding is the Two of Pentacles. Pick a lane. No more of this playing devil's advocate. No more keeping the peace just to keep the peace. It's time to pick a side. If you haven't figured out which side of this you're on yet, then you haven't been paying attention. You haven't been working with the energies. Really make sure that you're standing your ground here. No more of this, well, I don't know, kind of stuff. It's time to stand your ground. Bottom of the deck is Five of Swords. This is the underlying energy of manipulation tactics, gossiping, and using words to get you to do what they want you to do, or trying to like just tear you down if you don't fall in line with what they want type of energy here. Clarifiers for our Queen of Cups. Oop. That again, we have the Magician and Knight of Swords. Very Mercury and Leo. So the Magician is the Mercury card. And because Mercury just went through this retrograde, we have new tools now. If we've been working with that, we were paying attention to what came up, you learned some lessons from it, and now you have a whole new toolbox to work with when it comes to how to speak up, how to be heard, how to say what you need to say, right? Now you're gonna see other people around you could potentially come out in a very dramatic way. Again, have that compassion and empathy with them. Yeah, usually when you have a little bit of compassion, instead of just shutting it down because they're getting loud, they'll calm down and they'll have a better, more clear, concise conversation with you, right? So absolutely, for us, this is how we want to use it. What have we learned during the Mercury retrograde? We're going to put that into action here when it comes to communicating. Now, also having that empathy and compassion with the people who might be using more manipulative tactics to try to get you to do what they want, right? Using their words in ways that they can try to play you, right? That is that Mercury-Mars sextile that's happening because of Mars being debilitated in Libra, using words that kind of tear you down and try to silence you or whatever to get you to fall in line with them, okay? Clarifiers for the Devil. We have 7 of Pentacles. And, Page of Cups. All right. This is like really some like, is somebody else coming back around type of thing, right? So this is really like, oh, you need some help with something. You need to, weed your garden a little more, right? Here, I'll help you, right? Really watch out for this Page of Cups energy. It comes off as very innocent and loving and with good intentions, but can oftentimes end up being a bit love bombing. It's naive oftentimes as well. So you could have like this, focus on where somebody's trying to control you and where are they using niceties to try to do it. You find a lot of that with Mars in Libra as well. People will use niceties in an attempt to get you to bend to their will, okay? So watch out for that, especially if this has something to do with finances, right? 7 of Pentacles is all about like removing what you need from your life to be able to continue to grow, weeding your garden per se. So it might be somebody coming in and being like, here, I'll help you, right? Type of thing. Watch out for that. Make sure you're listening to your intuition. Again, we had that 5 of Swords on the bottom. Not everything is as it seems, okay? And in fact, this is probably people from your past that you already know have shady tendencies. So really make sure that you're listening to your intuition. In fact, we had Strength on the bottom. So make sure you got those boundaries, okay? Clarifiers for our 2 of Pentacles. We have a King of Cups and a 4 of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. So this underlying energy is like, ooh, hey, let's just go have some fun. Let's enjoy things. Let's brand new start, new passionate start, right? Yeah, right. Okay. Gosh, I'm so cynical. King of Cups and 4 of Pentacles. We are avoiding this wishy-washy kind of stuff, right? King of Cups and 4 of Pentacles could be all about like just staying nice so that you don't have to make any changes, right? Trying to stay stable and keep everything the same. You're keeping everything to yourself and just being nice for the sake of being nice because you don't want to upset the cart here. We don't want to do that anymore. It is time to pick your side with this 2 of Pentacles in the avoid position.